Hey, this is Politics with Laura. I got a good one for you today. Um, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna keep this video short, but I'm gonna give you a lot of info. But I'm just gonna keep it short. Moorish Americans. Now, what many people don't know, and you will not read in your history books, that the United States has a treaty with Morocco. And you have people here that are called Moorish Americans, and they claim sovereignty through that treaty back in 1778, 1778 or 1787. But we'll look at that real quick. So you have people going around now. These are millennials and Gen Zs going around doing this foolish stuff. I know about it. I seen the actual court documents back in the in the 1800s, and they recently did another re-signing of the treaty back in 1998. Okay. Now, having said that, let me start off with this. Now, Moorish American sovereign citizens. Now, this is the Southern Poverty Law Center. Now, they're calling this group here terrorists. Now, they're not terrorists. They're just doing things that upset people. Now, if you wouldn't call somebody a terrorist, the guy in my building, his initials are PC. Now, Southern Poverty Law Center, you might want to do something about him. He's running around calling people ninjas. I can't say the N word. Why not check out him? Okay, just a thought. But they're calling these people an extremist. Oh, come on, you gotta do better than that. You're over there just coming up with stuff, and don't put me on no freaking extremist list. It's just not cool, and no one would believe you. Heck, I wouldn't believe you either. So this is what they're talking about, this group. Okay. Now, here, if you look at the treaty with Morocco back in 1787, it goes into it. You could actually get the real one. And I'm just going through this until I get to the real thing that I really want to get to. Okay, and I'll put all these in the description box. And here's the one I want. Here this is. Now, this is what the Poverty Law Center is really talking about, calling them an extremist and terrorist group. These people, what they're doing is they're saying, since I'm a sovereign people, I don't recognize your laws because I'm sovereign, and I have a part of the treaty with Moorish Americans from Morocco. I just showed you that, right? They're going into people's homes that are vacant or possibly vacant and saying, I'm sovereign. This right here, I'm claiming this. Now, all right, let's take a look at it. All right, the Moorish man claims Maryland mansion a part of an odd trend in Bethesda, Maryland. Now, the person who did this, I know him. I met him about 15 years back. Talked to him when he was learning this stuff. I just was like, man, you are out of your mind if you think you're going to do this. I said, you're out of your mind. You have lost your scruples. Trying to tell him how it's not going to work, but, he's saying, oh, I can do it. I got it. I'm trying to find his picture so you can see the folio that I'm talking about. Him right here. This is the guy. I met him back in the early 2000s. Him. This is the guy that was in the mansion. Let me get to the story. Okay. All right, in Bethesda, Maryland, like many people excited about new homes, Lamont Butler invited friends over to check his out. He had a lot to show them. The Bethesda mansion, among the largest in the region, featured floors in imported marble, 12 bedrooms, suites, 6 kitchens, and in a history of playing the host to political gatherings, including enduring the Bill Clinton Al Gore plan. Okay, but the personable 28-year-old didn't own the mansion. He simply slipped inside and claimed it, taking part in an odd and perplexed phenomenon popping into cities across the United States or across the country. Butler said the Bethesda mansion belonged to him because he is a Moorish American national. He'd drawn up paperwork that he proved it, and with reference to the 1787 peace treaty and the Vienna Convention. And all right, now that's what he did. And I remember watching this on the news. I'm like, that foolio did it. He really did it. Oh my goodness. Well, what wound up happening? And this. Okay. He invited people to this big mansion, right? People came in like, wow, all right, Lamont, check you out. You're one up, you're up. You know, the cops come and he's like, oh no, this is mine. And he proved it. I remember watching this on the news. Now, this is how short-sighted they are. He gets the biggest thing. But guess what? He forgot that he has to pay for electric, water. You have to pay for the utilities. So when it came up for the electric bill and the water, the sewage to be paid, he didn't pay it. Shut everything off. He left, and then they arrested him. And so, if you didn't know about this, look it up for yourself. I just thought that this was interesting. This popped up again. I'm like, they're still doing this tired stuff. Now, the people that I met didn't do this foolishness at all. They worked within the law, and whenever something wild the U.S. government would do, then they would go up to the government, show the treaty, saying, hey, what you're doing, you need to stop. Check it out. Don't believe nothing that I say. Check it out. So I'm going to leave you on that right there. If you like my content, please like, subscribe. Likes are for free. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I got a long way to go, but I know you all can help me get there. Oh, and I'm so politically incorrect. Just look at this stuff. And thank you for stopping by.